Boop, 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 boop. Hey, what's happening, guys? Okay, we good? We're all good. I think we're all good. I think I'm on time for once. That's a first. All right, what's happening, guys? Welcome to the Film Junkie Vodka stream. Hopefully you got your drinks poured. Doesn't have to be vodka. It's just my drink of choice. Look at that. Oh, so good. Right out of the freezer. Delicious. Cheers, guys. Let's have a good little live broadcast here, huh? It's good stuff. Good stuff. What's happening? What's going on? Man, it's turned into a party now, hasn't it? It really has. Just familiar freaking I would say faces, but I have to actually say names. Mr. Ferris, what's going on? Hard-boiled entertainment. And of course, your favorite Amanda is here, of course. Hi, Stuart. What's going on? Zod Rider, he's in there. Cool. He was on the broadcast last week. Appreciate that. It was really cool. It was really nice talking to that guy. Clay Talion, of course. Men in Tights. What's going on, guys? NK Productions. Yes, I am David Pena, and I do all my own stunts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video that I posted about all that. I mean, it was originally going to be just a flat-out short, funny video, but then I went, you know what? When I tweeted out what I tweeted out, which was those two tweets that really just went, it just went through the Twitter sphere and it went down those roads. It went down those roads. And hey, what's up, Russ? Russ Barnes is in the house. And of course, Mr. Stallone fam. Yo, it's good. It's good. Sorry, that's my terrible Stallone impression. But anyways, yeah, when it came to that tweet, it was very eye-opening just to see the reactions I was getting from both sides of the argument. And then it just really, Mr. Colbert, Mr. Travis, what's going on? It was just interesting to see all that unfold. And I kind of went, okay, Mr. Film Trigger, what's going on? Hunter, Chamberlain, hey, Jose, Film Gob, I guess he's here somewhere too. Appreciate you guys coming in, man. This is always a lot of fun. Anyways, yeah, that tweet, those tweets just went. The one with the stunt, when I have the quotes, I do my own stunts. That one's still going. I'm still getting shit for it. It is fucking funny. And like I said, what I found funny, first off, all I said is Brie Larson, not a likable person. I didn't completely say I hate her and called her like the C word or anything like that. Nothing. I just said she just comes off not likable. Sorry. Of course, you know, certain people think it's because of vagina. But and then the one where I show her and her stunt woman, that one just keeps going. And it's just the funniest responses I think are the ones where they're coming to her defense, but they're saying like the studio wouldn't allow her to do all her own stunts. And then I'm going, cool. So we both agree that what she said was not true when she said she did all her own stunts. So we agree on that, and you're defending her. I find that kind of funny. So cheers to that. The vodka junkie. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's Mr. Brie mode. Yeah, I know. What did she do that in the movie? Ugh. I just don't know. I just hope she does better in Endgame. I hope it's a lot better than when it was. Gina Carano, is more likable. Gina Carano probably does a good portion of her stunts, man. I tell you what. So that woman kicks ass, if anything. So I don't know. Larson might as well be a dude. You know what's funny is I find her very attractive. She's an attractive woman. Don't get me wrong. I think she's quite beautiful. But she starts opening her mouth and starts patting herself on the back with all this shit that she's this crusade of being queen feminist. It just like goes, it ruins it, you know? There's a way to do it and a way to be classy about it. And I'm like, Oh, that what she said at Star Wars Celebration? Who said that? Star Wars Celebration? Oh, you got some wine, Trigger? Hey, whatever. I don't discriminate. I love me some wine too. You know, I just call it the vodka stream because that's my drink of choice, but drink whatever. How the fuck is Captain Marvel still making money? It's Marvel, female-led. You know, that's whatever. Prepare to be disappointed, Dave, by her performance. I mean, I hope it's a little better. Richard Citron is better than yeah. I mean, he made Ben Affleck look like a beast. So, and he also, I think he also made Mr. Hines also look like a beast too. But yeah, cheers, Marmaduke. Cheersies. Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's not insulting to be compared to Tom Cruise. He's the ultimate. My God. I mean, I know he's a little bit of a Looney Tune when it comes to the whole Scientology thing and everything, but anybody who's worked with him always says the same thing. The guy's work ethic is unlike anyone other right now. Right now, he's doing pull-ups. Tom Cruise is somewhere doing pull-ups as someone's like reading a script to him or reading like an idea for a scene for Mission Impossible 7. That's what Tom Cruise is doing right now. I mean, on a Friday night, he's just fucking doing pull-ups somewhere, being read off a scene description for Mission Impossible 7. Hi, what's up, Freeze? Did you hear that a guy saw Captain Marvel 1,000 times? No way. I don't even think it's been out for 1,000 days. Now, that's just some fucking, I bet you that's some fluffy, receding hairline male feminist dude that's trying to be all, yeah, Brie Larson. Wine or beer? If I'm out, if I go out to a bar, it's all about beer. I usually have beer. If I'm at home, it's wine. And I put on some Kenny G, and I put on the bubble bath and the bath salts now. I don't know. I don't really have, unless I have people over, I don't have beer in the fridge. It's either wine or vodka. Tom Cruise is such a nice guy. Definitely weird. Loved working with him. That's right. You're part of the little biz there, Mr. Travis, aren't you? Apparently. Yeah. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things. Like I said, the whole Scientology thing is weird, and I think Scientology is an absolute joke and a weird cult. But the man has a crazy work ethic, and the man can run like no other. At what, 54 years old, whatever he is, 55? Jackie Chan, yeah, same thing. Jackie Chan still doing his shit. I mean, The Foreigner. Do not sleep on The Foreigner, guys. It's the movie that came out, I think, last year or maybe the year before. The last like big Jackie Chan release, The Foreigner with Pierce Brosnan and everything. Such a great movie. It actually displayed Jackie Chan's acting chops more so than any other movie, I think. So if you guys haven't seen The Foreigner, please check it out. Please check it out. Stunts and cunts. I like that. Jeez. Too old for Green Lantern. I agree. I know a lot of people were all saying like, hey, Tom Cruise, Green Lantern, hey. No. Let's get somebody younger. Hey, what's going on, Edgy? Mr. Veggie? Welcome. Chris Evans was drunk during China press tour. Was he really? Oh, is there like an interview where he's like slurring and stuff? Jeremy Renner. I think they all, I mean, man. I don't know. I just hear things. That she's not easy to work with. I've heard that. I don't know. It's crazy. Foreigner is great. Definitely Jackie Chan's best acting role. Yeah, it really is. Like, I remember walking out just going like, yeah, obviously Jackie Chan at his age, he's not going to be doing the crazy stunts that he once did. But I was really impressed by his acting performance. I was really impressed. I mean, my God. Oh, crap. Sorry. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I don't have my phone next to me. Hold on a sec. There it is. Just want to make sure I have my phone next to me. Just in case I get any text. What the hell? Okay. Isn't Jeremy Renner racist? I don't think he's racist. I think he's perfectly okay. Don't say that. Aren't they going to for an older Hal? I mean, who knows what they're going for, man. We haven't gotten any updates about Green Lantern Corps. I don't know. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, James Marsden. He was always top in my pick. So Nocturnal Animals. I still have to watch that. Don't hate on me. I have not watched that yet. I know I got to. It's on my list and I keep forgetting about it, man. Hal Jordan's supposed to be a veteran mentor in the Green Lantern Corps, plus Tom Cruise doesn't age. That's very true. I get that too. Trust me, guys. I get that too. I don't know. I think he's going to be way too busy with doing the Mission Impossible sequels back to back. So if Amanda's still in here, I know how much she loves Tom Cruise. Emily Blunt would have been much better. Yes. Oh, and I know I see the little peach. Yeah. Yes, I absolutely agree, especially after seeing Captain Marvel. It would have been fantastic if Emily Blunt, because I'm totally in love with Emily Blunt. So gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and just had a good head on her shoulders, and she's a badass. If you watch Edge of Tomorrow, geez. And then, when she does that little fucking upward dog thing, you just go, Yeah, Amanda's not a Tom Cruise fan. I think she's secretly a Tom Cruise fan. She just doesn't want to admit it. That's all. Yeah, so we need a movie with Jackie Chan and Tom Cruise. Yes! My God, can you imagine that? That'd be fantastic. I've been actually campaigning for that for a while. Give me a movie with Jackie Chan and Tom Cruise. That'd be something phenomenal. Dave, can we talk about the Swamp Thing reveal? Plus 10 episode deal. I heard it went over budget. Yeah. Disappointing. I know one of the actresses on there was she displayed her disappointment that they cut the production short. I think he looks fantastic. Swamp Thing looks fantastic, the red eyes and everything. But I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that they went over budget, and and it's DC streaming service, so it's their budget's not that high, and and there's probably a lot of aspects that are going on to it. Yeah, Brie Larson was fine in Kong Skull Island. She's fine. I don't hate her. That's the thing. Some people just think I flat out hate her, and I'm like, no. I thought she was great in Scott Pilgrim, 21 Jump Street, Room. She was okay. Yeah, like I said, she was fine in Kong Skull Island, but just recently, not so much. Brie Larson said in an interview that she wants trilogy with her and Tessa Thompson. I like Tessa Thompson, but I don't know. See what I don't like, and it's just. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Tessa Thompson was in Thor Ragnarok, and even I didn't really like her in that movie. Yeah, Amanda, you like Johnny Depp on screen, not so much off screen. Yeah, he's not so great. Yeah, Brie Larson was fantastic in Scott Pilgrim there, Mr. Ferris. Brie needs to learn when to shut up. But the thing is, she's been, she's on the shoulders of like the feminists, so I hope Swamp Thing doesn't suffer from episode cut. Yeah, that's the thing. If they cut it off 3 episodes, that means they got to condense that story and end it, or they're going to have to drag that onto season 2. I don't know what the hell is going to happen with that. Hopefully it doesn't suffer too much, because I'm really looking forward to that. Swamp Thing debacle is AT&T hard at work already saving that cheddar. Oh yeah, 100%. AT&T is running the show, man. When it comes to all this, AT&T is definitely going, hey, motherfuckers, you better save some money on this shit. So when it comes to a lot of things that are happening right now, even with the Snyder Cut, I mean, AT&T is looking at all this. So Regina Madsen, that's who it was, is the one who posted it. Yeah, and I like Regina Madsen. Yeah, she was very disappointed. And so cheers to Swamp Thing. Hopefully it's going to be okay. DC needs to be absorbed into a Warner Brothers stream service. I believe that's probably going to happen. Because there's going to, look what's going on. You got the Disney Plus, you got Netflix, Hulu, and everything. Warner Brothers is going to start jumping in on the streaming service. And they're most definitely going to swallow up the DC streaming service, DC Universe, which is fine. They could have a little section with that. Totally fine. Bam. So I just, I'm just liking the content. Doom Patrol is fantastic. Titans was fantastic. And it looks like Swamp Thing is going to be like no other. It's going to be awesome. So Looking forward to Man of Steel 2 in 2040. Shit. Hey, Kingdom Come. There you go. We'll do that. Jesus. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm fairly certain, and stuff I've heard. Yeah, there's going to be a Warner Brothers streaming service, and they're just going to swallow that up. Yeah, see, HBO has a streaming service. I'm telling you, it's all streaming services now, which is great. I remember when I was a cable guy, I used to tell people that all the time. I'm like, soon there's not even going to be cable anymore. It's all going to be streamed from the internet. I literally do not have a cable box or nothing. I have YouTube TV that I stream from my tablet to my TV, and that's it. And then I have the DC Universe app. I have Netflix. I have all that. It's all turning into that. So that's all it is. And I have no qualms, no problems with it, man. I'm glad I don't have a fucking box and another remote. I'm happy about it. Shazam made enough money for a sequel. It really opened a bad time. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I think they tried. It didn't quite work out. Anybody who says it's an ultra success is kidding themselves. Anybody who says it's a bomb is also kidding themselves, because it's not a flop and it's not a huge success. It underperformed, and honestly, it should have got released, later on in the year or earlier, or last year, at the end of last year. It's a Christmas movie, and it's a family movie. Why are you releasing it in April? I mean, especially when you have Captain Marvel that came out in March, and then you got Endgame coming out a few weeks later. It's like, yeah. But luckily, having that low budget made it where it wasn't a flop. Who do you think has the best trilogy regarding superheroes? I think Batman and Captain America. Oh, absolutely. Batman. I mean, Dark Knight trilogy is that's 100% the number one. Captain America also too. It's kind of the same thing. I would say it's the same thing as the Dark Knight trilogy. You got Batman Begins, you got Dark Knight, and then you kind of got Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight Rises. I think Dark Knight Rises is like the weakest, just like I think Captain America Civil War is the weakest out of that. It's like First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and then Civil War. So it's kind of the same thing. So that's pretty cool. So, sorry, Mr. Hoskins. Yeah, go back to Pornhub. Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure that it's a lot better. It's like a suicide mission for Warner Brothers. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Blade? Who's talking about Blade? We need another Blade movie. Jeez. Seriously, when will Walter Hamada speak? I don't know. Yes, Civil War is overrated. Winter Soldier, yeah, I agree. Winter Soldier is the best. Winter Soldier is still the best MCU flick in my eyes. Civil War is it's too much of an Avengers movie. There's a lot of things I just don't like about that movie after watching it again. I mean, there's some scenes where it's like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. But there's a lot of stuff where it's like, But yeah, Winter Soldier, 100% the best MCU movie still. Oop. But First Avenger, definitely the worst one. Nah, First Avenger is good, man. I think it's really good. I like it. So that's just me, though. I thought it worked. Tommy Lee Jones, come on. Can't hate on Tommy Lee Jones. I think Blade should cross over with Morbius. Yeah, they might try to do something like that. And hey, guess what? Hey, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios, or Sony, or whoever the fuck. Wesley Snipes. He has not aged. You know that whole thing, black don't crack? He still looks good. Get him back as Blade. Yeah? Okay. I didn't like Civil War. First Avenger, it just has moments. I like it. First Avenger is cringy as fuck. Man, you guys really don't like it. I like the Russo brothers. I mean, they're good. I used to watch Arrested Development. They're all about that. Arrested Development's a great show. The biggest problem Warner Brothers has going forward is Disney has so much of the market owned, and it has to put up lower budget comic book films out like Shazam and Joker for profit. That's very true. It's very true. I mean, but luckily, Aquaman was a huge hit, So, and then Wonder Woman will be. I think I'm hoping that Wonder Woman 84 ends up being a lot bigger than the first Wonder Woman. I really hope that's the case. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on with that. When is Zack Snyder truly movie gonna be complete? I don't know. Who knows? I haven't heard anything yet. So yeah. First event. Do you think Joker is going to be rated R? Absolutely. I'm pretty much like 100% thinking that's going to be the case. Oh my. Do you think? Yeah. Definitely hope Endgame is dark. It looks like it's going to be dark. I mean, Infinity War had its dark moments, so why not? You know, Idris Elba would be a good Blade. Yeah, true. But it's sounding like if all this shit, Suicide Squad sounds like he's going to be Bronze Tiger. That's what I'm thinking. Which, you know what? Give Idris Elba anything. To be honest, let the man take whatever role he needs. Like, I was okay with him being Deadshot. That's how much I love that guy. As much as I love Will Smith, I was going, hey, an Idris Elba Deadshot? I can't say I hate it. Can't say I hate it. Thank you, Joshua. You rock too. Hey, look at that. Even Amanda likes Idris Elba. It's hard. I really don't know anybody who says anything bad about Idris Elba. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What if Zack Snyder and Brie Larson hooked up? Picard facepalm. I hope you just mean like, what if he cast her in like Army of the Dead? Whatever. I have no qualms with that. I don't hate her. She's been just a little cringy lately. Sure, fine. But if Snyder sees something, fine. That's why I found it funny, because when he cast Batista for Army of the Dead, I was going, well, a lot of people don't like Batista because, he's Guardians of the Galaxy. He supported Mr. Gunn. So I was thinking Snyder fans did not know how to feel about that. Idris Elba is Darkseid. Oh yeah, that would have been interesting. Hey, look at that. Mr. Aaron Levine has made his way in here. Hack Snyder and Brie Tarzan should hook up. I swear, Mr. Levine, you're funny. You're a funny guy. You're a troll. Idris Elba, rock and roller. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Hobbs and Shaw. I don't think I'd be as hyped about Hobbs and Shaw if Idris Elba was the villain. As soon as I heard he was a villain, I went, okay. Not only do you have Dwayne Johnson and Scott Statham, two fucking sexy bald men who kick ass. I could say that. That are likable and have a good repertoire, back and forth, good chemistry. You throw Idris Elba as the villain, I went, okay, I'm all fucking for this movie. I don't care how off-the-wall, ridiculous craziness this is. Shazam needs more money. Yeah, sadly. I was hoping that Shazam was going to have legs somewhat 2 weekends in a row. It'll most likely be number one this weekend. It's just not making as much money as I was hoping, and I don't think Warner Brothers hoping. What do you think, Ray Porter trolling fans? Ugh. What? What about Ray Porter? Yeah, Jason Statham really doesn't age. Jason Statham, he pretty much looks like he did in Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. And Snatch, which was the first movie I saw him in. As Turkish. What's in the car? Seats in the steering wheel. If you want to see some like non-action Jason Statham, and I hope you guys have watched some of the Guy Ritchie movies that he started off in, Lock, Stock, Snatch, go watch those. All you get is sarcastic Jason Statham, which is fantastic. Hey. Yeah, okay. Dude, not dropping that January Shazam trailer. Yeah, that did hurt. And you could thank some scoopers for that one. The fact that they were supposed to drop that trailer for Shazam in January, yeah. Revolver is insane. Have I seen Revolver? Revolver. Why does that sound familiar? I'm trying to think of what that is. Steven. Snatch was amazing. Yeah, Snatch is my favorite Guy Ritchie movie. I've watched that movie so many goddamn times. It's one of my favorite movies altogether. You look like a boxer. Hey, get out of this guy. I mean, come on, Brad Pitt. Can't understand him? So that's how it's got to be. Me and one of my friends, we just go back and forth with lines out of that movie. I wonder if they could bring in Jason Momoa for Hobbs and Shaw, since he was rumored. Yeah, well, like Dwayne Johnson, Mr. Clay Dalian. I think Dwayne Johnson and Momoa actually talked about that. Like Dwayne Johnson wanted Momoa in, especially when they go to Hawaii and do that whole scene. He wanted Momoa as part of that, but the scheduling conflicts. Momoa is a busy guy now, so maybe if they do a sequel. Pacific Rim is awesome, plus Charlie Hunnam is great. Okay, you're just trying to get on Amanda's good side, Mr. Ferris. But I do agree. Pacific Rim is awesome. Pacific Rim 2, terrible. That's right, Revolver. That's right, Ray Liotta. Yes. I think I saw. How long ago did that come out? That's like a very much under the radar Guy Ritchie film, huh? God damn. I'm trying to remember. I think I remember. I don't know if I've seen it. I'm going to have to go check it out. Crank. Yes. Stuart. The Crank movies are fucking awesome. That is just totally on crack kind of movies. Over the top action that I just fucking love. Yeah. Aquaman, Pacific Rim. It was 2005. Yeah. That's crazy. I remember hearing about that, but I don't think I've seen it. Weird. It's like an under-the-radar Guy Ritchie movie. I mean, the most under-the-radar Guy Ritchie movie is that one that he tried to do with Madonna that nobody fucking saw. But yeah, wow, Revolver. Like I've seen Lock, Stock many times, seen Snatch so many times. And then he got Rock and Rolla, and then he was kind of going, and then of course the Sherlock films, which I think are great, and hopefully he does the third one. Not sure how Aladdin's going to be. It's just like, what? Did you see the leaked footages for Endgame? I saw a little bit. I got too tempted. I was like, oh, let me just watch a little bit. Okay, too much. Yeah. So no spoilers, guys. Let's keep it all under wraps. Revolver is very complicated. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Yeah. No, I don't want you to. Crank is basically Grand Theft Auto. Yes. If they're gonna do a Grand Theft Auto movie, just base it off of that kind of action. Those guys, I think, are they brothers? The directors, were they brothers or just friends? I don't know. But I know they did Ghost Rider 2, which, to be honest, are like better than the first Ghost Rider. I thought Ghost Rider 2 felt more Ghost Rider-y, if you say that, and it's just a lot more action, and it had Nicolas Cage's real hairline. I mean, let's be honest here. Detective Pikachu might be my second. Yeah, Detective Pikachu is going to be huge. Huge. Yeah, King Arthur was good. I had some issues with it. I did. It just seemed like there's some studio involvement. I mean, when the Guy Ritchie-isms happened in that movie, I'm like, I'm all for it. But I had some problems. With it. But I just don't know how Aladdin's going to be Guy Ritchie. Yeah, Ghost Rider 2 was decent. I'm not saying it was a masterpiece. I just thought it was better than the first one. The first one just was a cheeseburger, man. I mean, it had its moments, but geez. And like I said, it was just funny how they were like, no, you're going to have your real hairline in this one, Mr. Nick Cage. Because, I mean, he's full on wearing a toupee in the first one. And he's all jacked. He was all ripped and shit. And he had like his fucking oiled up towel scene. And I remember in an interview, Nick Cage said, well, it's just basically I thought like when you're playing a superhero, you just kind of, the superhero has a certain kind of body. So I wanted to get in really good shape. And I'm just going, you play a fucking skeleton, Nick. You play a skeleton. You just have to be in just your normal shape. You didn't have to be super ripped. It's like, come on. By the way, did you like my Nick Cage impression? Yeah. I keep that one in the chamber. Nocturnal Animals is great. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I haven't checked it out yet. Ghost Rider is a good movie. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Eva Mendes, fucking A. Absolutely 100% gorgeous in that movie. Was Jumper the Hayden Christensen one with Sam Jackson? Yeah, Sam Jackson wearing that fucking Sinbad wig. Thank you, YouTuber. Yeah, I pull out the Nick Cage impression every now and then. King Arthur blatantly ripped off Deathstalker. Never seen Deathstalker, but yeah. They were both bad, but remember seeing the motorcycle driving down the skyscraper for the... Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'll admit that. But yeah, they're both not like good movies. But I just like the second one because it's just more, I don't know, it just felt more better in the tone. It was rated R too, I believe, right? It's good stuff. So yeah. Nick Cage, Clark Kent had some original ideas, like weird laughing. Yeah, I still would, whatever multiverse that Superman is in, I want to see that fucking movie. I want to see that damn movie. And what they talked about, like the different kind of ideas that they had for Clark Kent, it was going to be something very off the cuff, very off the wall. I still want to see that movie. But, you know, luckily we have that documentary from Mr. Schnepp. Hey, what do you think about the Snyder Cut being a parallel universe side by side with the current DC? Yeah, I mean, they could always play around with that. You know, to be honest, Clay Talion, I actually enjoyed Jumper myself. There's a lot of cringy moments. I'll give it that. But but the overall plot and the concept, I dug it. I really dug it. Good news about Shazam box office. It's the last nail in the John's ideas as head DCEU. DCU. There you go. Mr. Russ Barnes coming in the clutch, letting you know. Yeah, because that was, John's had a lot of help with that one, right? So Dave, word is John Cena might be Peacemaker, aka the inspiration for the comedian in Suicide Squad 2. I hope he could pull it off. You know, John Cena's a little goofy, but I think he could pull it off. I'm like, when I heard the rumor, I was like, make him King Shark. Fucking put some mocap dots on his face and make him King Shark. But it sounds like he's going to be Peacemaker, and I'm fine with that. He's a big dude. You know, if they see something in him, I'm down for it. Whatever. Isn't Jeff Johns doing that? Yeah, he's supposed to be doing Green Lantern Corps, but we haven't heard shit about that in forever, so I don't know. John Cena could be Captain Atom. I mean, with the rumored character list, it sounds like he's going to be Peacemaker. That's what everybody's really saying. The great reviews of Shazam will keep Johns around. Yeah, but I think AT&T is looking more at the box office more than reviews. I will agree with you, Film Trigger. Doom Patrol is a better show. Will be interesting to see Cena in the DCEU. Yeah, Jeff Johns is gonna epic. Yeah, I hope so. Some redemption, Mr. Johns, but I doubt it. Who knows what's gonna happen? That guy just did some stupid shit, man. He let the success go to his fucking head, and he ended up being an asshole about it. He ended up being a big asshole about it. Oh my. When watching Nocturnal Animals, yeah, I heard they're both powerhouses in it. Lois, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to watch that. Bingo, yeah. See, there you go. Captain Marvel's a ripoff of Captain Atom. Is it? Swamp Thing looks interesting. Yes, yeah, we were talking about Steve-O. Looks really good. Sucks that they cut it off 3 episodes. Batista was in Scorpion King 3. Was he really? I didn't even see that one. That was the one that wasn't The Rock, right? That wasn't Dwayne Johnson. It was like a prequel or whatever. I don't know. Jeff Johns can write a great comic book. He just needs to stay away from the movies. Yeah, it seems like it. He's a great comic book writer. He has made some of the best stories out there. But when it comes to the movies, he just doesn't. Is Shazam 3 basically Shazam versus Black Adam? I think that's what they're going for, but who knows? With the underperformance of Shazam, they might bump up. They might do Black Adam first for all we know, just to fucking, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just trying to think like one of those assholes. I wasn't alone. You don't get to bring friends. They are not my friends. And why would I want what? Bane? They work for the mercenary. You're saying a line, Mr. McMuffin. Swamp Thing must really suck if it's already being canceled. It's not being canceled, Gustavo. The budget went over budget. They cut it from 13 to 10 episodes. So don't worry, it's not being canceled. Don't have that misconception. Hey Dave, sorry I'm late to the party. Burning the midnight oil. Well, welcome, Mr. Diaz. Right there. Sorry, Dave, but they need the comic book guys. Yeah, they need them to write and, put their 2 cents in when it comes to story like they do with the books. But when you have somebody like Jeff Johns that, I don't know. See, Russ knows. The DC Universe, I swear, the streaming service is going to get swallowed up by some kind of Warner Brothers streaming service. That's what's going to happen. What's going on, Taylor? Welcome. How terrible does Dora the Explorer movie look? Yeah, it looks terrible, but it's not for us. It's a kids movie. Get them on board. I'll call it now. The flight plan. I don't know what you're talking. Oh, you're just quoting Dark Knight Rises. Shot time. Sips vodka. There you go. Yeah, maybe I should do that one of these times, and just have like the bottle right here and just take shots. Like anytime that somebody mentions something, just take a shot. That'd be cool. They now have better comic book guy, Jim Lee, Jim Lee. Some of the stuff he fucking drew out for Snyder stuff, my God. And then, of course, we got Grant Morrison trying to write a script for The Flash. So it's like, yeah, please. I think Affleck version of Batman was our only shot at getting an R-rated Batman, probably. I don't think they were going to do... Well, I mean, technically, Batman or Superman was rated R, but, who knows. Dave, your name means God in Hindi. Does it really? In Hindi? Dave, you are my new drinking buddy on Friday nights. I appreciate that. Zybels. You guys are my drinking buddies too, man. Cheers to that. I'm all about it. Yeah, Dora is going to be epic as hell. I don't know. We'll see. It's just weird that they made her like a teenager. Oh. I thought she was supposed to be like a little kid. What's going on, Greg? Welcome. See, Amanda likes The Rock. Who doesn't like The Rock? It's like Idris Elba. Zabels. All right, sorry. Zabels. Saw Dune yesterday. It was interesting and boring at times. Yeah, I mean, it was made like in 1981. It's a very cool concept, and I know that Denai, or who I like to call Dennis, Dennis, who has made some fantastic movies. Arrival, probably my favorite one of his. Even though I'm a fan of Blade Runner, I'm a fan of Prisoners. Even like Enemy. Enemy kind of freaks me out because it has a big spider in it. I'm a little freaked out by spiders. But I think he's going to create something that's going to be just out of this world. I mean, look at that cast. He's a visual director. I mean, even with Sicario, that man, he didn't make like this. I don't know. He just did something very interesting with that. And I still haven't seen Sicario 2. And I heard it's still good. It just doesn't have the same feel because that guy just has this unique spin. Dune was in 1984. Sorry. I thought it was 81. Whatever. Jeez. I love it when people say that. Come on, film junkie. You should know all this stuff. It's like, Sting was barely in it. But the dude was ripped. We're here for the spice. Look on your shoulder. That's creepy. Yeah, because you're thinking either there's a spider on me. If there was, I'd probably scream like a girl and fall back in my chair. Sting was a horrible actor. Yeah. I haven't heard anything about Sicario 3, Shadow. Dave, do you do your own stunts? Of course. Look at this. Whoa! Watch out, Brie Larson. Whoa! Fucking A. Lean it back in my chair, guys. Whoa! Fuck. The opening to the second one still haunts me. Okay, I heard it's pretty fucked up. I have to watch it still. Yeah, even Aquaman wants it. He shaved his beard for it, man. Shazam 2 is clearly set up with Dr. Savannah, Mr. Mind. Yeah, around. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. It's a fucking caterpillar. Mark Hamill doing voiceover for Chucky could definitely work. Oh, that's 100% going to work. I mean, and I apologize, guys. I posted my trailer reaction to the second Child's Play trailer, but I don't know what happened in the editing process, but the video got deleted. And I didn't even know. Like, I specifically had it, watched it, the video was there, all synced up. But then when it rendered, something happened. I don't know if I bumped something, and then I didn't double check when I uploaded, which sometimes I do. And there was no video, and I just didn't have time to go back and redo that video. But the second Child's Play trailer really actually pulled me in. I do like the idea of the AI going fucking ape shit. I do like that. And then Mark Hamill doing the voice. Yeah, why not? I mean, you can't go wrong with Mark Hamill voiceover. Hey, Dave, many fans want Zach back into the DCU. But do you think Zach would want to come back? Probably not. I think he wants to do his own thing. I think he wants his cut to come out, and then he wants to do his own thing. But then again, who knows? If they were to say, hey, come back and finish telling your story, maybe he would, but it's already so fractured. I mean, maybe Ben Affleck would be like, okay, because Ben Affleck was only there for Snyder. Ben Affleck, and that's what people got to realize. He was there for Snyder. He had no plans to do his own Batman movie, but then he was like, fuck it. They're going to give me this opportunity. Cool. But then all that bullshit. And that's why, after the whole jail reshoot thing, he wanted out. He wanted out before the fucking reshoot started, man. Poor guy. Poor guy. Sicario 2 is the second. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Is Henry Cavill still Superman? Yeah, it's still very much up in the air. I know he wants to be, but who knows? Dave, are you hyped about the new X-Men movie? I'm not. I've heard bad things. I don't really trust Mr. Kinberg. I'm sorry, but it's just me. Dave, you keep looking down. Are you going to be late for a date or something? No, I just got some texts coming in. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Sorry, a little distracting, but it's nothing bad. Affleck bounced as soon as Snyder said he was done. Yeah, or when Snyder was forced out. Yeah. Affleck was over it. He was fucking over it. You could tell. Every reshoot scene, he is phoning it in. He's not there. It's not the same Ben Affleck. It sucks. Fucking horror. It sucks, man. He was just like, fuck all this, and he just phoned it in. He didn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit at all. I feel so bad for Ben. He loves Zach. He even still follows him. Yeah. I mean, that's what I always tell people is he signed on for 3 movies. BVS and 2 Justice League movies. He signed on for Snyder. Him and Snyder were fucking buds, man. So as soon as all that shit went down, he was done. He was over it. He wanted out. He wanted out. But he still had an obligation to fucking do those goddamn reshoots. MCU shields are out to get Dark Phoenix because it's not an MCU movie. Stop messing with my phone. Yeah, looks like I got another friend that's watching this right now, apparently. Jay Oliva should direct an animated series. Yes, that'd be cool too. Like I said, if they want to finish Snyder's 5-part arc, either have Jim Lee make a graphic novel or have Jay Oliva do the animated version. Both. Why not both? Let's have both. Jim Lee, make that fucking nice little long shit, and then Jay Oliva can do the animated. Flash TV show last season or Ezra Miller movie will, who knows when that fucking Flash movie's coming. It's kind of crazy how much Affleck was aged through the DCEU stress and his alcoholism. Saw a 2009 with him, and he looks, oh yeah, I know. It really took a toll on him big time. I mean, just looking at him from BVS to now, you can kind of see it. I mean, he looks healthier now, but, it sucks, man. Dave, do you think the Batman takes place in the DCEU? I don't know. Guess we'll see. I think it still does. Possibly. Shazam is a kid's movie. It's about a kid who turns into a superhero. True that, but there's some dark elements to it. That's for sure. There are some dark elements to it. You watching? Oops. Damn, I think the vodka is kicking in. Can't even type. Say fuck Marvel, Dave. Show your allegiance to DC. No, I'm not going to do a David Ayer. Because, sorry, I enjoy some of the Marvel stuff. And I'm really looking forward to Endgame. But Captain Marvel sucks. I thought that movie was terrible. Have some integrity. Yes, before John's power. Stop attaching Shazam's box office to John's. Yeah. What the hell? Doesn't Matt Reeves want his Batman to be a standalone? Yeah. But it could look at Aquaman. Aquaman was very much a standalone movie. One little reference to Justice League, and that was it. Ben's recent picks, he looks really great and shit. Yeah. Ben looks good now. I think he's really trying to get his shit together. So, yeah, we'll see. Don't do what? Shazam literally had Savannah pushing his head underwater. That shit was dark. Oh, yeah. The 7 Deadly Sins, man. Dark as shit. People keep on saying it's a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie. And it's PG-13. It's got some dark elements, man. Dave, top 3 comedy movies for you. Go. Fuck. Don't put me on the spot like that. Yeah, see, even Amanda agrees. Ben looked fantastic at Triple Frontier. He looked good. He looked really good. Dave, Endgame is coming early in Kuwait. It's coming 24th. Well, lucky you. Get to see you a couple days before me. I got my tickets, 6 p.m. next Thursday. Now, Ben's looking really good. I mean, yeah, those reshoots, he had fat face, which sucked, which you could tell he was drinking again heavily. Ben wants Jennifer Garner back. Yeah, that's actually what I've heard too. He does. But then I heard that wasn't he dating some Playboy model? It's like, come on, Ben. Is Doom Patrol good? Yes, it is. Watch it. Go download the app now. You thought the Shazam fight scenes were whack? I thought they were pretty good. It wasn't like Man of Steel or BVS fight scenes, but got that dad bod. The thing, well, no, he's got what I would call he's got a muscular dad bod, you know? Like if you saw him without his shirt, like, I'm not talking about those fucking, not talking about those tattoo shirtless pics where you saw his big ass back tattoo. I'm talking about now. I think he's in better shape. I think if you saw Ben, he's not going to look like he did in BVS. He'll have maybe somewhat of a midsection, but he's got the broad shoulders and he's still got the pecs. So, nothing wrong with that. He's got a muscular dad bod. He doesn't just have he's got those broad shoulders. Ben has always been a stocky dude, Oh, thank fuck. Rest in peace, Tom Hanks. You will be missed. Who the fuck? What? Tom Hanks died? Or did I say Cruise right now? No, shut up. If Tom Hanks died right now, I'd drink the rest of the bottle of my fucking, my vodka. That'd be sad as shit if that happened. What are you guys talking about? God, where did this Tom Hanks thing just all of a sudden brew up? Swear to God. Man, that would be sad as shit. I'd probably cry with that one. Because again, Tom Hanks is one of those guys. Who doesn't like Tom Hanks? Ben will always be the best Batman for me. Yep. He's definitely the best Batman in my eyes. But whoever's going to take over as Batman, I hope that he's better. I do. I don't care what anybody says. I always hope that the next actor is going to be better. What the fuck? Where did this Tom Hanks shit come from? What are you guys talking about? You guys got to make me look on Twitter? Because now you got me nervous. Jeez. Where did this all come from? What, are you guys blaming Amanda for this? What's going on? Jeez. Man. Tom Hanks is the new Batman. I knew it. Perfect. Perfect casting. Dave, who do you find funnier, Robin Williams or Jim Carrey? Ooh, that's a difficult one. Well, when I was younger, I was all about Jim Carrey. I idolized Jim Carrey when I was younger. But I would say I would say Robin Williams 100% because that man never turned it off, which was part of his downfall. And you see Robin Williams do his stand-up, it's just so fucking good. It's just so fucking good. So I would say Robin Williams. And I don't really like how Jim Carrey is now doing his art thing. It's weird. Tom Cruise is an Asian dude. I always thought that about him, sure. But yeah, Robin Williams is better. Love this channel. Been a fan for a long time. This is my first interaction with hey, man. Zables. Appreciate you coming in on this one. Appreciate you being a longtime fan. Venom 2? Did Venom 2 news finally come about? I just hope it's better than the first Venom. God damn, I love Tom Hardy, but that movie just bothered me a little bit. Jim Carrey and Kick-Ass 2, Dog on Your Ball. Yeah. Jim Carrey was fantastic. Jim Carrey was fantastic in Kick-Ass 2. What was his character's name again? It's fucking awesome, man. But then he was all like, oh, wait, I don't like guns now. Fuck off. Yes, Robin Williams in Insomnia was epic. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, first dramatic role, he didn't have a beard. Yeah, anytime you see Robin Williams with a beard, it's dramatic. But not in Insomnia. And then, of course, you had Al Pacino, and they were both directed by Christopher Nolan. My God. With some Hilary Swank in there. Good fucking movie. Tom Hardy is great in Venom. Yes, he is. Just the movie bothered me. His parts, Tom Hardy, he's one of my man crushes. Just saying. Anything Tom Hardy's in, I'm like, yeah, it's good. Except for This Means War. Fuck that movie. But he says that too. He didn't like doing that movie either, so no big deal. So he agrees. As long as he agrees. Oh, he blames Kick-Ass 2 on Sandy Hook. That's right. That's right. He did that. Yeah. Jim Carrey, yeah. Yeah. And you know what's funny about when we're talking about Robin Williams and Jim Carrey, I mean, fun little fact is little factoid is that Robin Williams was going to play the Riddler before it all got rearranged and changed from Tim Burton and everything like that. And yeah. Oh. He was going to play the Riddler, but then all that changed and yeah, damn. That would have been interesting to see him as the Riddler. That would have been cool. Hey, Dave, what do you think about The Boys on Amazon? Oh, I'm totally there for it. I mean, it's like an explicit superhero group, right? Fuck that. Not fuck that. I'm fucking there for it. Sorry. Vodka's kicking in. Hilary Swank is hot. I agree. I thought she was hot in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Gonna watch BVS after this. Good. Watch that shit. Nothing wrong with that. Brie Larson for Batwoman. Fuck that. Ugh. I don't know. Who would be a good Batwoman? I don't even want. I mean, I haven't even watched the CW Batwoman with Ruby Red or whatever the hell her name is, Ruby Rose. De-aged Jim Carrey as Plastic Man. Yeah, Jim Carrey would have been a perfect Plastic Man. Dave, have you watched Polar on Netflix? I have not. I think somebody else has told me to watch that. Robin would have worked as a Riddler in the Burton version. Yeah, absolutely. I think that would have worked. But I love Jim Carrey as a Riddler in that. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. I mean, Batman Forever is a guilty pleasure for me. I actually like it better than Batman Returns. I'm not gonna lie. It just holds a special place in my heart. I don't know. It's weird. Like, but I mean, Tommy Lee Jones he goes so over the top. It's crazy. Yeah, Emily Blunt is Batwoman. Crazy. Oh my god. See, Amanda's upset. Yeah. When Ruby Rose came about, I think it confused both guys and girls' genitals. They didn't know how to feel about her. Girls thought she was like, oh my god, because she has a little bit of boyish to her, but she's very, but she's pretty. She's a very pretty woman. So the guys were like, cool. But I saw a video of her, like, training, fighting. It looked like an awkward Justin Bieber throwing punches and kicks. It was like, really, you're supposed to be this badass chick who always, anytime you watch a movie with Ruby Rose in it, she's like this. She's got the knee up. She's got to be that cool chick with the fucking knee up. I shit you not. Watch any movie that she's in. She's always like fucking, yeah, that's right. This shows that I'm fucking cool. But yeah, but if you watch a little behind the scenes of her boxing and fighting, no, she's not. It's not a pretty sight. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, Batman Forever is, yeah, it was a much darker movie before. Hey, guess what? Warner Brothers fucked with it. Haley Steinfeld as Batgirl. I could see that. I kind of wanted Kate Mara as Batgirl. She'd be a good Batgirl. Kate Mara, man. Oof, Kate Mara, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not saying. Ruby Rose is fine. And yeah, she was good in John Wick. It was fine too. I just saw like the video of her training and it just didn't look, she just didn't look like as, she plays this badass chick and I'm like, she doesn't look like she really holds off. She looked awkward when she fought. Warner Brothers didn't fuck with Batman Forever. McDonald's did. Yeah, they wanted to sell those toys. Dave, is there a slight chance that Daniel Alter and Jeremy Conrad are the same sad, lonely? No, I think they're. I think they just. And then you could throw that one guy in there too that came at me as well, Rodrigo. He came at me about the Brie Larson thing, like real quick. Those guys, watch out for those guys. I mean, those guys have like they have their own little private little social group where they DM each other. I mean, we saw the Jeremy Conrad shit that didn't quite take off. That guy's a creepy fuck. Those guys are creepy fucks, and they try to fuck over and fuck with people. And I even called him out too, that Rodrigo or whatever the fuck his name is, that Playlist, Rotten Tomatoes, or whatever. The fact that he responded to my tweet, and it's not the first time he's done that. So I'm like, okay, he's got his own little private social group that share tweets and have shared my tweets. They don't like me, and I don't care because those guys, nobody like, a lot of people don't like them. David, I'm still upset that you have a wedding to go to the day. Yeah, me too. Because I don't really want to. I mean, I do. It's my cousin getting married. Cool. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck. I got to spend money on a hotel. And, it's, who knows what it's going to be like. I don't know. Trust me, Amanda, I'd rather go to the movie. Film God made a video about kids being scared of Batman Returns. Well, yeah, it was a freaky movie. But yeah. Anya Taylor-Joy as Batgirl. I'm totally that. There you go. Film Gob knows who I'm talking about. Rodrigo. Yeah. Dude, Gob. When I posted my my Brie Larson saying she's not likable, the motherfucker, seriously, within like 5 minutes or 6 minutes, he responded to somebody else responding to it. The guy doesn't follow me. Not the first time he did it. Those guys have their own little fucking little inner circle where they're seeing the shit that we post and they're fucking sharing it. And he couldn't help but, chime in on that because that's what those guys do. They think they're heroes. Heroes, But I'm like, yeah, you guys are just another, he's just another Farsace, whatever, Fakachi, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, rest in peace, Film Gob. Film Gob also died. Daisy Ridley is bae. I agree with that. Dave, did feminists bother you? One in particular one did. And like I said, no matter what I said, I even complimented Brie Larson by her roles in, like I said, Scott Pilgrim and in Room. And I just said she's just coming off as unlikable with her whole feminist crusade. And the chick just still was like, no, you just hate her because she's a woman. And I was like, okay, we're done here. You're not going to have a discussion or a debate because all you're doing is trying to pin me as a misogynist. You're just thinking I hate women, which you know nothing about me. And it's sad that this woman who actually has a following, quite a following, over 10,000 I saw. She's written for some movie sites too. She just couldn't, she wouldn't just listen to me. She just kept resorting to, I just hate women because she's a woman. That's it. Yeah, it's sad. Can't have a fucking discussion with those kind of people. When they're diehard feminists with the glasses and the snow cone cherry hair, you can't fucking, there's nothing you could say. They already have this label on you. And no matter what you say, and I remember she had to have the last word too. I told her, I was like, okay, we're done here. You're just always going to label me as this because of vagina, this, that, and this. And then she had to like tweet me back saying K period. I'm like, wow, you had to have the last word, huh? You could have just left it be, but you had to literally tweet me back K. I'm like, what? Just walk away. Just walk away. Chris Hemsworth hates Brie Larson because he's a white male. Of course. All white males hate women. I'm only half. So I only half hate her. You're at Chili's, Joshua? Yeah, Film Gob, he's been in and out of this chat. Captain Marvel 2, purple hair, dawn of armpit hair. Ooh, God. Oh, yeah, man, we're about an hour into this thing. Almost done here. Stop saying rest in peace, Tom Hanks, goddammit. Stop doing that. It's freaking me out. Did someone say Boink Randolph? What? You're goddamn right, Dave. Insecure little shit brains who, yeah, and that's the thing. It was just, it's funny, and like I said in my video, I had people come at me, and we ended up having a civil discussion where I said, hey, I'm just saying right here, she's not coming off unlikable and this, that, and this. I enjoy her in this and that. And then, blah, blah, blah. I had somebody DM me going, hey, no hard feelings, or I don't know exactly what he said. He goes, I just don't get all the hate. And I'm like, hey, that's fine, man. If you don't see it, if you don't see why people don't like her, that's fine. Go ahead, support her. Her movie still did well. Hopefully she does well in Endgame. Power to her. Just right here, she's not sounding good. So, yeah. So I had some discussions where people came at me like, what the fuck, asshole? And then it ended up ending civilly. But not with this one girl. Not at all. Because she's ultra feminist and she just was like, oh, you're just sexist. That's all. Rest in peace, Grace Randolph. Wow, you guys are crazy. Charlize Theron as Cat Grant. Yeah, that'd be cool. Veronica Cale or Wonder Woman's Lex Luthor. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really like her as a villain in Fast 8 or whatever the hell. I didn't really like her as that. I don't know why. I didn't really like that movie altogether. Grace Randolph passed away from ingesting Flex Seal. Wow. Jesus. Suicide Squad over Captain Marvel. I'll agree with that. I do. Oh, shut up with your pouring one out for Tom Hanks. What's your favorite Batman moment? The warehouse scene in BVS. I mean, come on. That's the most Batman of Batman we see. Yeah, rest in peace me. I died. So recording, guys. Brie Larson, Civil War, summer 2020. Ugh. Everyone should sign off with K. Yeah, no, it's just funny. It was like, I just said, okay, we're done here. You're going to label it as that. And then she had to have the last word, and she just put K, period. I'm like, what the did you really? And then I was like, I didn't respond because I'm like, I don't need to respond to that. It's very weird when people just have to have that last word. Hobbs and Shaw looks promising. Hey, you can't go wrong with those 3 men. These guys are fucking way too likable and badass. Pouring one out for, stop saying that. Hey, buddy, just want to say some BVS Ultimate was awesome. It's 3 hours long. People had problem with it, and it's too low and dark. Now fast forward, Endgame. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, what I will always say and have always said, Snyder was ahead of his time, man. He was trying to take the superhero genre to a different level, and Warner Brothers fucking folded on it, man. It sucks. Rest in peace, Brie Larson. Jesus. Dr. Phil is in the Snyder cut. Really? Hey, Justice League, you can't do that. What are you thinking? There's my Dr. Phil, guys. You like that? Do you think Matt Reeves will make his Batman just a little younger? I'm hoping for, late 20s, early 30s. See what happens with it. Do you think Tyrese is pissed seeing the Hobbs trailer? Probably. Hopefully he doesn't shoot another video about it or about something like that. Ahead of his time, Dave. True word. Yeah. Snyder has always been ahead of his time. I mean, people really think Watchmen is a masterpiece. And people are like going back and visiting Man of Steel and going, holy shit, this is a really good Superman movie. Now they're going back to BVS and going, fucking A. There's some shit in here that's just so goddamn good. It's like, yeah. Dave, whose channel do you like to watch on YouTube? It just depends. I like watching various podcasts. But, I check out Chris Wong. I check out the comic movie Marks guys. Check out Gob stuff. But I mean, mainly if I'm like seeing on something on YouTube, it's mainly like a podcast or something, like your Joe Rogans and your Mom's House, your Adam Carolla's and shit like that. I'm mainly doing that stuff when I'm working at my day job. So Tyrese was in Transformers. Yeah, and he was okay. He just yells all the time. It's like, dude, do you have to fucking yell all the time? Any news on the Flash project? Now it's still very much up in the air, man. Why is Reeves' Batman considered a noir? Well, Batman should be considered a noir in my eyes. Joss Whedon may never direct a big budget movie again. Good. I don't think he should, to be honest. Joe Rogan is always at the Ice House in Pasadena. We should go see him. True that. I've seen Joe Rogan live. He's great. We should. And even Adam Carolla does that now. He's starting to do acts like that. So, yeah, we should go, Amanda. I'm down. I haven't been to a comedy show in forever. I've been wanting to go. So we need to, do something with that. Even to go out to, the Comedy Store or the fucking the Laugh Factory, too, out in L.A. Because you never know who's going to show up there. Like that one time we went, Amanda, and Dane Cook showed up. We got to see Dane Cook for cheap. And, of course, he looked at your boobies and went, whoa. Anyways. That's a true story, by the way, guys. That's what happens. Pouring out. Stop it with the whole Tom Hanks shit. Joss Whedon for Man of Steel 2. No. Possibly doing a podcast freaks me out. No, Film Trigger, just do it, man. Don't you do videos, right? I saw one of your videos talking about the Snyder Cut. I think even Film Gob he promoted it, and I retweeted it. Don't be afraid, man. It's just all about talking. It's just talking. I mean, I talk. I'm a talker. That's just me. Yeah, Dane Cook's still around. He was actually a town over a couple weeks ago. He was one town over in Riverside over here for one night. So yeah, he's still doing his thing. I'm pouring for one for Bill Burr. That's a fucking guy I want to see live. I fucking love Bill Burr. I listen to his podcast too. He actually inspired me to do my podcast so much when I did my first film junket podcast. Oh, somebody even commented, he was like, dude, you sound like Bill Burr. And I went, yeah, I probably was trying to take too heavily from his podcast because he just talks to himself too. That's all he does. Yes, you caught me, Pat Hand. I watch John Campia's show all the time. Kevin Hart is good. Yeah, he's all right. I'm not like a big fan of Kevin Hart. And, he's kind of funny. Not all his jokes really land with me. I loved him on Joe Rogan's podcast recently. They had a good conversation. Yeah, Bill Burr actually gave praise to BVS. He did. And I'm like, there you go. Bill Burr. Joaquin Phoenix was in Brother Bear. I don't think I saw that. Terry Crews as Lucius Fox for Batman. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I like Terry Crews, but I don't know. Maybe Mahershala Ali. He'd be a good one. He'd be a good Lucius. Louis C.K. is great. I agree. And I think the bullshit that he got, he didn't touch anybody. He just jerked off in front of them. That's all he did. He touched himself in front of people. He didn't touch anybody. He just touched himself. I don't know. I always liked Louis C.K. Who's Ben Shapiro? Just type in his name. Ben Shapiro, yeah. Ben Shapiro likes BVS as well. But everybody considers him alt-right, which he's not alt-right. He's conservative, but he's not alt-right. Yeah, that's why people lose their shit. And that's why people lost their shit when he said release the Snyder Cut. And I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, Ben Shapiro, and he gave shit to fucking Joss Whedon for what he did with Justice League too. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, like people that the people that go back to BVS. It's such a cult classic. So is Man of Steel and Watchmen. I'm telling you, Snyder was just ahead of his fucking time, man. Are you a Star Wars nerd, Dave? Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, watch for my video tomorrow. I'm finally posting my video of my theory of where Rey comes from. And it's out there, guys. Just to warn you, my theory of where Rey comes from, it's out there. It's out there, and I'm pretty sure it's wrong. And some people are going to be like, really, what the fuck were you smoking? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I was probably on some good shit when I thought about it, but it's just whatever. Rest in peace, Ben Shapiro, of course. Who would you cast as John Constantine? Colin Farrell. Or Tom Hardy. Yeah, 100% one of those two. I think Colin Farrell more. Kind of have a man crush on Colin Farrell. By the way, guys, and I watched it last week. You know what's an underrated movie? Michael Mann, Colin Farrell, Jamie Foxx, Miami Vice. Miami Vice, good fucking movie. But for some reason, it fell under the cracks, and even the critics didn't really like it. I think the reason why people didn't really like it because it wasn't anything like the show Miami Vice. I think they were expecting, like, you know what they did with Starsky and Hutch, like Todd Phillips and Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller. I think they wanted that type of Miami Vice, which I could see that. Cool. Make fun of the 80s and the fucking blazers and the rolled up sleeves. But Miami Vice, the movie, is actually really fucking good. I don't know. I think it's a really good fucking movie. It's very bare bones. It's good shit. It's got a good love story, too. There's a director's cut. I should probably watch that. I'm sure it is much better. But, man, I just really dug that movie. It's got a good soundtrack, too. And like I said, it's just that love story. The love story of that's within there. There's like kind of two love stories that just really work. I don't know. It just all really worked for me. You hated it, Steve-O? Well, you should watch it again. Metallica, memory remains. The memory remains. Starsky and Hutch is mad underrated. I actually agree with you, Mr. G. What's up, buddy? Starsky and Hutch, I'm not giving any shit to it. I just think that's what people thought Miami Vice should have been. Starsky and Hutch is hilarious. I think it's great. Do it. Do it. Come on. This is fucking hilarious. Shit, I might watch that after I'm done here. Kind of feel like I haven't watched that in forever. No, John Constantine is better off with Keanu Reeves. Yeah, but he's not really like the character at all, except for that he smokes a lot. I love, what's his name? What is it? Jack Ryan, John Ryan, whatever the fuck, whoever plays Constantine now on the shows. I thought he was a great Constantine. I want that witty fucking British dude. Come on. Or whatever, English dude, whatever he is. I want that. Yeah, see, Amanda agrees too. Starsky and Hutch is hilarious. I just think that's what people wanted Miami Vice to be, but Michael Mann was like, no, this is serious. But I just think it's a good fucking movie. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Keanu, Russ. Don't get me wrong. Are you kidding me? I love that man. I love that man. Who doesn't love Keanu Reeves? So don't worry. The man is a saint. He fucking recently went on a plane in Bakersfield. He gave a tour of Bakersfield to people. The guy just goes out of his way to help people. Oh, now what? Todd Phillips died? Dave, Will Smith is making his Bollywood debut this year. Are you talking about with Aladdin? Is that what's going on? Who would you cast Barack Obama as in the DCU? There's your Lucius Fox right there. Barack Obama as Lucius Fox in Matt Reeves' Batman. Bam. I think we're going to end it right there. This is what we're talking about? Okay, Bruce Wayne, I got you here. Got the Batmobile. Got you a suit. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, you're going to wear this. That's what we're going to do. There's my Barack Obama. Oh, you're talking about Keanu. The movie Keanu? I thought it was a funny movie. Key and Peele? Come on. About a cat? I actually thought it was pretty funny. It was pretty creative. All right, guys. I'm on to the last drink. We're already going on almost 80 minutes here. It's time to wrap it up here, guys. Dave, Steppenwolf would off. Yeah, whatever. All right, guys. Yeah, pouring on one for Obama and Tom Hanks and anybody else who died. Jesus, you guys are sick, cynical. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Rest in peace, my impressions. Cheers, guys. Here's the last drink. Appreciate you guys coming in, man. You guys were really talkative tonight, and I really appreciate it. Really, really enjoyed myself. Come back next week for sure, and we'll do it again. All right, guys? And like I said, if we ever get Amanda here live, which she's wanting to do, you guys would know because it'll be the rum stream because that's what she drinks, and I'll gladly drink some rum too. So if you ever see that it's going to be a rum stream, you'll know that Amanda will be here live in person, and you won't be disappointed. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Here we go. There you go, guys. All right. Good night. Take it easy. Take it easy.